What's up, y'all? This is RVS.
This is ROD, aka Rated R.
And we are the We Coming For You cast. And we talk about pro wrestling from a black dude's perspective. Tell them what they can expect on this here podcast.
Oh, we gonna give you all the raw and dirty and everything black from AEW, WWE, Impact Wrestling, and any other wrestling in between. If you want your wrestling unfiltered, uncensored, and you want it raw, you need to subscribe to the We Come For You cast.
Right here on SOLC Network.
I can just imagine you, Pig, and S1, and y'all just driving. Oh, y'all going through just stopping people in his house, dog.
We taking breaks. We gonna go watch Dragon Ball Z.
You painted the walls black too?
Did we?
You painted the walls in your room black.
I did.
For what?
Cause I wanted to, nigga.
Yeah.
Well, we back at just posted.
A lot of crazy shit in that room. We ain't got
Crazy shit.
We back at just posted. We back.
You painted your brows like you was gothic sleepy, nigga.
It wasn't gothic, nigga.
Gothic Sleepy.
What's this shit?
Wow. You remember Skulls and Bones? Hey, Sleepy used to dress like he was a member of Dipset. Man.
You jumped like
Skulls
5
and
years.
Bones, bro.
He jumped 5 years.
Nah.
He went from
You know how much you could be like, yo, check out my chain, check out my watch, check out my glass, whatever.
Yep.
Steve used to be like, yeah, I got these bracelets. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga,
Skulls and
still work,
crossbones.
still work.
No, they were skulls and crossbones. And you was like this like
He trying to say you had that vamp life. Was it
St. Louis rock star.
the Jim Jones called it vamp life?
No,
But
but this is when Ed Hardy was a thing.
Yes. Oh, the Ed Hardy
I
stuff.
was like an Ed Hardy nigga.
He had the full V-neck down to the middle of the chest.
I was an Ed Hardy nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
I enjoyed that shit.
So since we talking about the past, let's kick off. Everybody's been talking about Freaknik.
Man.
Like what this documentary Hulu's gonna be a series. There's actually before we even talk about my initial question. There's 5 prominent women in Atlanta that are trying to stop it, like suing them to stop it from coming out.
Real?
Like
They
a
like
judge, lawyer, like these are people already like upstanding people like already, but they are unlisted, but they have sued in a lawsuit against Hulu for it not to be able to come out.
Was they in it though?
Well, they gotta be.
Or they worried about if the potential of them being in
What would you do if you see your auntie or or like, you know what I'm saying? Like yo.
I guess that's the first part of this question.
Let me
You
say
see
this.
like first grade teacher and they're just like twerking.
Let me say this.
Miss Johnson.
Let me say this.
Man.
I'm not gonna demonize people for doing. If you find a video of me back in college, shit.
I mean,
The job I got now, I'm probably not working that long. I'm gonna be in a warehouse some goddamn work now.
So in the world,
I ain't gotta be working warehouse jobs because I can't fucking show my face. Now, we are so lucky that social media didn't exist.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, and niggas didn't have camera phones either.
Now,
Now,
it wasn't like...
I've seen Freaknik footage because niggas was taking their camcorders and shit down
That
there.
was high school. Yeah.
I've seen it. I've seen the footage.
Yeah.
If I would have saw my aunt, I just would have walked out the room. I'm not, and I'm not gonna tell y'all that was my auntie. I'm just gonna, and I'm not gonna leave it abruptly.
Everybody, listen, hey, look, everybody like, dang, she getting it. See, where you going? Well, she getting it. Ooh, we're riding back again. Could we please watch something else, guys? What's wrong?
No, I'm not no. I'm just gonna. I'm about to go grab some drink. Y'all want something?
Nah, man. Hold on. Hey, Sleep, come down there and watch this real quick, though, bro.
I'll be right back, though.
No. Just come back real quick. We go to the store together. Just watch real quick.
No, I'm just going to the fridge.
Nah, but look, we'll get some drink in a second. Though. She grabbing the ankles, though, bro. She grabbing the ankles.
He knows this because it's a hypothetical that he knows. He wouldn't have even known. I wouldn't have had to tell.
Yeah.
Like I would have just been like, hey, I'm gonna go grab some drink. I want something. Like
our drinks right here, don't sleep.
But what if you come back and she's still on the screen?
Hey, look. Hey, we paused it for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? We ain't want you to miss nothing, dog.
You got to see this.
You got to wait till you see her grab her ankles, bro.
But you know how they wouldn't even trip off me like doing that? I used to fucking like sell porn and shit on campus. They like
that's a true story.
Like Freaknik.
Hey, no. Pause real quick. That's how I met. This is how I met Sleepy. Look, no. Shout out to Jay. Shout out my boy Jay. You know what I'm saying? JB down in Dallas. So you know what I'm saying? Boom. We at UMSL. You know what I'm saying? Undergrad. I'm doing my best thing to be a good student or whatever. My homeboy Jay. He like, hold on. My homeboy Jay. It's my story. It's your story. It's my story. It's my story. Boom. So we pull up. You know what I'm saying? To my to Sleepy dorm or whatever. I ain't never seen Sleepy. I ain't never met Sleepy. My homeboy Jay say, hey, look, before we go in here, okay, this dude Sleepy. You know what I'm saying? His name Eric, but he a little different. I'm like, what you mean? Like he different? He's like, no. Listen, he a little different. I'm like, all right, it's 11 o'clock. It's the afternoon. It's cool, whatever.
11 o'clock is not the afternoon.
It's 11 o'clock is the afternoon. After 10:30, McDonald's starts serving lunch. That's when it's the afternoon.
Please roast him.
Anyway, so look, we open. So Sleepy opens the door, right? He says what's up to Jay. He looks me up and down like I'm the problem. Right?
He already lying.
So my
door was open.
Hold on.
My door was open. They just walked in.
Sure, what you say. So look. Not to mention. So look. This dude is dubbing CDs, washing clothes, and it's a porno going on, like on this huge, like back in the day, we would consider a huge TV in college. He got this big TV, and it's a whole step show going on her booty right now. This dude pounding her, right? So then Sleepy look at me like, "What's up?" I'm like, "You."
I didn't know who this nigga was. I had never seen this nigga day in my life.
It's a lot going on.
I'm like, why you like walking in my
Jay,
room?
what's up? He's like, you good? He looked me up and down. He like, you good? I'm like, Sleepy got the eyes. So he look at you like, you good? I'm like, well, yeah. It's a lot going on right now, dog. You washing clothes. You dubbing music. You got a porno going on. He like, it's my business.
It's my business.
But I was being literal.
Yeah.
I was dubbing CDs and dubbing porn at the same time.
Yeah.
I wanted to check out the porno to make sure it was actually a good quality flick.
I mean, it's 11 o'clock, bro.
I'm the RA too, by the way.
Residential advisor.
Okay. But anywho, this is how we meet. So no one would have tripped off me walking away off some fucking twerking. But it's been like, oh yeah,
We just you get some drink though. But see, this thing though, if I would have went to Freaknik, like I couldn't even imagine. It would have been like sensory overload. Cause my mom ain't let me go to lock-ins. You see what I'm saying? So for me to not going to lock-ins and going to Freaknik, I may not have came back.
There's a lot of people like that.
Still be in Atlanta, like just like where Doja.
Right, so what would happen? Doja, Sleepy, you pledged 2002. What if it was 92, like 10 years, you just pledged, and you had pledged, and then you went to Freaknik in 93. So that spring would have been it'd have been the next year. You know what I'm saying? So it'd been 93.
So I'm a year in.
So it'd been like, so think about your 2003 year after you pledged. But it was at Freaknik though.
Hey man, listen, 2002 to 2003, Sleepy, legendary.
But you're at Freaknik though.
Okay,
listen,
I'm out.
Because you're a legendary for saying that you would have made it. It's like if you would have had.
But I'm just a generic, regular college student though.
But you are also regular.
But I ain't got no bunch of money. I'm just
you just a regular dude going down.
You already know what happened if you had money.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? That's a great segue. What Sleepy as an alpha with no money versus Sleepy alpha with money.
Hey,
all right. And both scenarios. What is happening?
Okay, you go get the red boots and color one black and color one gold. Watch.
So I
you talking about the Sonic boots?
The Sonic
boots? They got Timberland ones.
You gonna get the?
I'm not gonna buy them damn boots, but they got the boots, them big ass.
Yeah.
Sonic the boots.
Yeah.
They got them that look like Tim's now.
Get Sleepy some boots, y'all.
I don't want to fucking
boots.
Boots. I question that.
My fault. Go ahead.
So just a regular me, but
you're a year in. You're a full year though. It's not you're a full year in.
So I feel like I got enough charisma, and I still probably would have pulled and had some fun. Like I feel like I could have went down there, especially if we'd have been crewed up.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like every crew is comprised of different niggas that play different roles.
Yes.
And it's always some lame niggas in the crew.
Oh.
I'm not
especially at that age.
But I wasn't one of them. So if we had especially we had a hotel room or a spot.
Yeah.
And we invited some people.
Them hotel rooms, boy.
I feel like I'd have been all right. I'm not saying I'd have had. It wouldn't have been. I wouldn't have been Penny Hardaway or nobody. I would have been, one of them niggas. But
what Penny Hardaway do?
No, I'm just throwing.
He just saying I'm sure that was popular at that time.
Like athletes, collegiate athletes going to something like Freaknik, especially if they.
I told y'all the story. I won't re-say again on the air. But I told you about it. That's what he thought. That's what he said.
Especially if it was Division I.
I would stay legend. Yeah.
A Division I athlete going to Freaknik has got to be amazing.
Yeah.
So I'm just and I'm coming from St. Louis too.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd have been like, now if I had some paper, whatever the rental is that's hot back then in 92, I don't know. I'm in it.
93 you played.
Let's look back in 93 though.
I'm playing motherfucking
93 is probably
It's that Caprice Classic.
I probably drove down there too, because I wouldn't even been already.
I ain't feeling like Camaro. It says Camaro.
I done had some speakers. I had some speakers in that bitch.
Montero Jeep.
I'd have been playing.
Rodeo.
Yeah.
A Suzu Rodeo
yeah,
with some beats in the back.
I just say, I had the speakers, the rims. I'd have been playing nothing but Luke. I'd have been wilding.
Hey, was that the Impala back in the day? The Mexican Impala?
No, the big one. That Impala was 96 Impala.
That's one thing.
But no, but like the last real good Freaknik. So I actually researched Freaknik. Freaknik started from 80 and 82. It comes from The Freak by Chic.
I was born
at 82. It was some alphas and some AKs was doing a party.
I was born at 82. Oh, shit.
Yeah. So that's when it started from the song The Freak.
My daddy was cute.
And they literally, in the campus wouldn't let them have it there no more. So he's like, well, we want to keep doing it.
Yeah.
So they took it to the park and he let some other like promoter dudes get involved with it. And they kept it growing. And that was like in 90, 91. And they said at the height of it, it was like in the early 90s, it was 400,000 people there.
That's crazy.
I saw videos of Freaknik.
Yeah.
Like, this shit.
I remember
like
400,000.
I remember my freshman year of high school, I was 96.
Yeah.
Right?
But that was when it was getting shut down.
That's the end.
Yeah.
So by the time I got to high
96
school,
probably, 96, 97 is probably the last good year where somebody like, yo, we kicked it.
So I'm in high school. I graduated in 99. So I'm in high school.
We was waiting.
I was
for our chance.
I was counting down.
Me too.
To have a spring break.
I just can't wait to be king.
That I could just go. Because my mom was not going for that at all.
Yeah.
No.
Like she wasn't going for that at all. So, you know what? But I feel like God, everything happened for a reason. I might just be in Atlanta right now.
No, you know how people said just stay.
They stayed.
I ain't going back to school. I
just live my life here.
I might have been rapping with Shawty Low. I might have just said fuck it.
You don't be party at all.
I might have just said fuck it. And been not drugged out like Fable, but I definitely would have been down there.
Yeah, Atlanta different though, man. Like
Atlanta's
even when you go there, like it's just like the air smells different.
I will say this for a big chunk of our collegiate lives, Atlanta was the funnest place on earth. That was our Disney World.
Shout out to Emory University. Shout out to Emory University. I had so much fun at Emory University. Shout out to Emory University.
Yeah.
And the AKs at Emory University. The AKs at
they have graduated.
Spelman, AK, was spelled right? Yeah. That Steps where we was at. Yeah. Hey man, listen, I can't remember her name. I just remember her name was like Sweetheart or something like that. AK, thank you so much for taking care of me. You know what I'm saying? You got me some food. You know what I'm saying? You gave me your number.
Yeah, we had just like crossed.
So Strawberry.
They were DOs and we were year in. So the AKs was like, oh, y'all babies. But they was
so nice.
They was older.
They was older. They
Shout out Emory, dog.
And took care of us. And wherever y'all at.
Right on there.
Wherever y'all, I don't know where y'all at.
17th Street.
But we appreciate
you. Got a crib.
But no, I want to say this though. Still on that subject.
Yeah.
I ain't got no problem with the women that did shit at Freaknik. They was young. Young people do crazy shit.
Yeah.
I mean, at the same time, niggas was doing crazy. Men were doing crazy shit too. I don't feel bad or demonize nobody.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of women are getting a lot of the flack for Freaknik. Like, the niggas went down there, too.
Yeah, I seen this meme on Instagram. Dude was like, he said he was watching the Freaknik with his homeboy. And he called his mom. He was like, I think it's my auntie, dog. He called his mom and she just answered the phone. Don't be calling me about what I did when I was young. I'm a grown woman, da-da-da-da-da. And I was just like, I wonder if that's like a real thing, though. But like,
I would never call my mother.
With so many, I mean, of course.
But this is the thing, though. In theory, none of our parents are too old to be there. Because we talking about we was gonna be there. Like so, like
my mother wouldn't have been down there anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like our parents are too much outside. Yeah, so we were waiting the whole. We almost had a shot to go. So it's none of our parents.
My mom was 27 in 81, so 28 in 82.
Man,
she already graduated and was working. Like I mean, I'm just being honest.
These are these 25-year-old, 20-year-old kids.
Like that don't impact us.
No,
I was 2 years away from going. If Freaknik would have been in 99. I wouldn't have gave a fuck senior year. I would have went. I'm about to graduate and I'm moving out. Like I wouldn't have gave a fuck. Like fuck what my mama talking about. We going to Freaknik.
Yeah, Freaknik. I mean, I can only imagine. They keep trying to bring it back, but it's like it's different.
You can't. The city ain't
but there was other stuff.
Well, not even that. But it's
because so shout out to like what Kappa Beach weekend in Galveston.
I mean, then you got
Black College weekend. Weekend in Daytona.
Black Beach Daytona.
Yeah, one of my homegirls, she was like, yo. She went in like 02, 03. And she was like, it was just, you just had to be used to
Bro,
comfortable.
you remember, I'm not, but you
yeah,
remember,
she
like,
said you get comfortable.
but you remember MTV Spring Bling, right?
Yeah.
Like shit like that you be like, yo, I can't wait till I, you know what I'm saying, officially get there. And then when you got the chance, it was all shut down and shit like that. Yeah.
But in the age of, because a lot of this shit, a little rapey. You know, a lot of shit.
Oh, she said like literally you had to just get comfortable with somebody grabbing your ass walking down the street.
Yeah, but I mean,
she said the cops was looking at you like, well, we ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah, no, I feel that, but I mean,
she said it was just fucked up.
You just gotta. I'm like, I've talked to women that.
Yeah, she said it was just fucked up.
I know. We know older women.
Yeah,
I know women that were a couple years older than me that went to Freaknik, but they weren't legal for real.
Yeah.
Like they would. I'm like,
you know about that.
Yeah, and niggas didn't care.
Niggas didn't care.
So I mean,
I heard the best thing for a woman is to be sitting in the car, like be in the car, like if you want like anything that was like basically keep your ass to like the back to something. Like if you walking outside, you twerk on the car towards the car. You know, like
think about it
you
now,
like don't twerk towards the street. You twerk towards the street.
You think about now with these
on the street
with these HBCU homecomings. You know what I'm saying? Like videos of what be going on in there. I'm sure there was some very problematic behavior going on behind the scenes that did get caught on camera. So I mean, I can't wait. I can't wait to see this documentary though.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch the documentary.
Yeah. Like real talk, even a deeper thing and thinking about it, I was like, how many? And I know I don't want to put like a damper or dormant on it, but how many women went through some like real trauma, like like 5 cats on some other shit. They went to
one and was like, I'm never going back again.
And then the whole trajectory of their life went to another direction where they just stayed fucked up.
See the pictures though? It was they was putting pictures on Instagram. I mean Instagram. So like, you know what I'm saying? You see like 5 dudes holding up one girl booty. You know what I'm saying? And like, you be like, yo, like, okay, but you be like, yeah, this is.
Because some of the girls was okay with it.
Some was what? But it's probably like, this might be a little much.
But I'm not gonna press it because it's 5 dudes right now. Like, what am I gonna do?
I want to get home, so I would just let the shit happen. That's kind of fucked up. Yeah. So I ain't mad at the women for going, and if any nigga that was doing consensual shit, obviously I'm not mad at you. You other niggas, you know,
y'all know who y'all are too.
Hey, relax. You ashamed that you gonna be seen. In all honesty,
that'd be real.
A lot of niggas is acting.
Oh, real talk. I think that's gonna be, if they're smart, that's part of the documentary.
A lot of
if it's
niggas,
a series,
it's like, oh, we gonna see who mama was a hoe. This, that, the third.
Yeah.
Then your uncle was down there.
Yeah.
And look, and somebody gonna be in there. I'm still looking for his daddy.
Yeah, Uncle Red.
And you're like, hold on. You look at, I'm looking for his daddy, and it's like, I know a dude named Doja. I met him. Don't know where he's from.
Whoa.
And the way that she can't find you, your real name is Aldoja. Sweetheart, or whoever you are, if you need to reach back out to Doja. His whole government name, you may only know his name is just XX or something like that. And you mess with some dude and you had a kid with him. You only know him as X.
I'm sure
Xavier. His name was Xavier.
I'm sure niggas was going down there with nicknames and shit.
Fact.
Like, I'm sure.
You think you?
Bro, I used to have a nickname on the South Side. So I know. I had a nickname.
What's your nickname on the South Side?
It was my middle name, Lorenzo.
Hey, dog.
When that was funny, call me so, I'd be like,
hey, man.
The South Side.
Hey, man.
You
Lorenzo.
You on the stage street.
Hey, man. Lorenzo Lakarakis was different. Legendary, dog.
I'm talking about.
Lorenzo Lakarakis.
I went to a face.
Lorenzo Lakarakis.
Lorenzo Lakarakis.
So I would change my name every like 3 years, like Giddy.
Man, Lorenzo Lakarakis was different, dog.
I'm dead.
I think, I don't want to think.
Every 3 years, like Diddy.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, come on. This is very offensive.
It's this man.
But
boy,
I was like, what, 23?
Yeah.
I was 23.
Yeah, it wasn't too far.
I had a tagline. I'll do it. I do it.
Sleep light.
I was on a marathon run where I was just talking to chicks and just having a good time. And I remember I had been drinking, and I was like, they call me Sleep Lighting because I'm terrorizing the cooch. And niggas was like, what? I promise you, I should have been like a rapper or something. Because I would really promote myself quite well.
Sleep Lighting.
Sleep lighting, terrorize the cooch.
And I said it in a very offensive. Like I did, I sounded.
You might want
to delete that one out.
No. I mean, I was 23, and that was obviously wrong, and I was exaggerating because that's what niggas do. We exaggerate.
Yeah.
So I was watching Dragon Ball Z. I wasn't even doing nothing. You gotta put that out there.
Man, since we talking about sleep, we want to do TMZ sleep.
Yeah.
He did talk about a little bit of the Trump.
That boy different.
Situation going on. You said on the last show you were going to talk about it. Things like, you get indicted. I'm talking about it on the next show.
All right, so people, they indicted Trump.
That was the whole thing. He was like, they ain't gonna do it. If they do it, I'm gonna come back on the next show and I will talk about it.
That was the chillest indictment ever, man. Boy walked in with no cuffs.
But that's
walked
good.
In, like look, like everybody.
But that's good. He wanted the cuffs.
Oh yeah.
He wanted cuffs and shit so he could make himself look like a martyr and look like and look bad.
Oh, he wanted cuffs?
Yeah, Trump wanted cuffs.
I didn't know that. No,
if they had put cuffs and shit on him and had him looking like that, then the MAGAs would have been crazy. I can't believe you did that to Trump, blah, blah, blah. So they did that on purpose.
I ain't catch that. I ain't catch that at all.
No. I mean, he had made fake pictures and everything. Of like, they gonna cuff me, they gonna do this. Requested money. Trump's a grifting motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, listen, he a terrible human being, but he's a hustler, bro. But he a hustler. I can't. I mean, I don't know whether hustler, but he know how to. The marketing genius.
Okay,
say that.
I'm gonna go old school hustler then, because when I think of hustler, I think of like doing whatever you can to take care of your family. But no, he's like an old school, grimy ass hustler. Yeah, tricking you out your money. 3-card Monty playing ass.
I mean, he a businessman. I mean, I hate to say it, but I've only been in there one time my entire life. But the Trump Tower it's a beautiful hotel. I mean, I just couldn't imagine myself going there now.
Oh, thank you, sir.
But look, appreciate
I never forget this motherfucker.
I know. I mean, this was way before the you know what I'm saying, all that came about with Trump. Period. But like, I mean, he's a businessman. You know what I'm saying?
There's a bunch of different cases on Trump. There's like a bunch. I think this is the softest case, but I feel like they use that just to break the glass. So this indictment, they're gonna do that, but then it's gonna be another indictment. It's gonna be another, and I feel like it's gonna keep escalating.
You think it's gonna be worth? Do you think it's gonna get to the point where he gonna get behind bars though?
It's America, so I don't trust America.
That's what I'm saying.
But this is the one where they can probably get him on some fines. He ain't gonna do no real jail time, but he probably take a plea deal eventually, do some fines. I don't even think this one gonna go to trial.
The scary part is like this could all be used for like his race for trying to get the presidency back.
So if they do this right, he gonna be too busy dealing with cases to even be ripping and running. But I hate to say it, I don't think he gonna win anyway. The Republican Party is fucked up as they are. They like DeSantis now. Yeah. He Trump without the bullshit. He like Trump with a nice suit. Yeah. Trump eat motherfucking ketchup on steak and shit. Like Trump, I hate to say it, Trump is he rich, but he don't act rich. Yeah. Like he really don't act rich. Nigga eat McDonald's and shit. Like Trump, he's not the spokesperson that I think the party wants for real. It's real. Now the diehard MAGA's gonna hold on for dear life. The people that Trump has tricked, they hold on.
I ain't gonna lie. Going off there, I ain't gonna lie to you. I went to a church today. I ain't gonna name the church, and I don't want to.
There was some Trump stairs. Why people there?
It was listen. So when I tell you, I had to get up and kind of like walk out a little bit just to kind of like, because it just felt too much. Like my man's was going on a whole rant, on a political rant about and they're trying to cover our eyes and mess up who our leader is, and we know who our leader is because he's a man of God. I'm just like, oh, this man. Oh, he starts naming off names. I ain't in the politics like you, right? So I pulled up my phone. I start Googling these names. All of them, Republicans. I'm just like, oh, you pushing a narrative.
It's fake churches. It's fake churches.
Huh?
It's fake churches.
It's fake church? It's not fake church. Okay. I would say it all. I
already know. I already got my spidey senses.
So I start googling reviews on this church that I'm at, right? And like I start seeing all the reviews and like, yeah, it's a beautiful ambiance and beautiful big building and place where your kids can go while you inside the church, and they give you all these, free breakfasts and all that. I'm like, all these reviews is like 2s and 3s and 1s, none of them 4s, and all of them say the same thing. But the pastor pushes this political Republican narrative on like transgender. He just got done talking about how transgender is it. He starts going in on how LGBTQ is confused. He starts going in on how if a kid says he wants to be something other than what he is, and that parent should be put in jail. I was like, yo.
Is he got the white Raiders jersey on or the black Raiders jersey?
Let's see. Bro, I tell you, when I tell you though, like I had to like get up and be like, it's crazy. So I bring it all back to say like,
you better than me. I would walked out.
No, I'm saying, but I ain't gonna lie, but
I walked out.
Now I was in there having a good time, so I was just kind of in the little foyer just chilling or whatever. But I will say this, like seeing Trump and how he is like they're trying to say I did this and did that, and I don't believe them, whatever, how you talk, right? But like using that is like fueling people like that pastor to be like, I'm gonna speak for him. Since they trying to cover his name up, I'm gonna speak for him. And that's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, using the church as a political ground, that's a whole other conversation.
Churches have been that way for a long time.
Yeah.
I hate to say it.
I mean, that's real. That's real.
They've been that way for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Especially those types of churches have been that way.
I didn't listen. I didn't know. I know now.
Oh, man.
Ain't going back. But yeah, I'll let you know what the church it was once we
Church.
If I'm
it's not fake church.
What's messed up is if I'm gonna go to that type of, if I'm gonna go to a predominantly white church, I'm gonna go back to mass.
But that's what I'm saying.
Our stuff just
on the website.
It's just Neil Stan.
Yeah, it's just Neil Stan.
And I ain't gonna say.
And get out of here. I'm out in 35, 40 minutes.
It was a black person. It was a black person who recommended it. But then when I text that person and say, yo, hey, remember you told me about this church? And it's back here. So I'm like, okay, we need to dialogue. Cause I need to
where you at? Where you at?
Yeah, where you at, bro? I need to dialogue with you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, where is Faith Church at though? Let me make sure we ain't talking about the same. Cause
I know it is.
No, it's not, dog. It's not. It's cool.
Okay, so Pete, we had talked about. I think this is the first of the indictments.
I think it's a city called Earth. I think is where it is.
What? Not doing this. Not doing this. All right. Not doing this.
Same place, right? Ain't it?
Nah.
So yes, it is. Or the other one, Hill at Sunset.
I'm drinking.
Or Hill at Sunset. They have another location where Hill at Sunset.
I'm drinking my water. Hey man. Yeah.
I think they're gonna take Trump on a. This is the light ball of all the charges.
Yeah, because he got the Georgia joints.
I think this is the one we throw out there. You know how you got to throw something out there
to get you locked up to get you overnight, like on first 48.
You ever faced phase before?
Yeah.
You trying to pull the big joker, so you know
something out to get you to lean out and see what you got.
Let me see what you got.
Yeah.
This is just to let me see what they working with, and I think the other cases are going to indict him too, because now they're like you, and they're waiting to see who do it first.
Yeah.
So they're like, you did it. Okay, cool.
And you take a little bit of that little early backlash.
You're gonna take the backlash. You're gonna take this, and this is he used some funds basically to pay for
Stormy Daniels
to shut his mistress up.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is, my question is back to when you talking about that pastor or anybody like that saying this person of God. This dude was cheating on his wife with a porn star.
Yeah.
The ideals of like we said earlier off there, we don't judge nobody for what they do. But the idea that y'all saying he's an upstanding person and he's paying a porn star and he's already married and got kids.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Like, doesn't even make any sense.
Hey, J. Cole said the best, pride is the devil. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy. Pride will make you do a bunch of shit, bro. Like I've never met a Republican, or I'm even gonna say Republican. I'm gonna say person that believes in Trump or believes the rhetoric around what Trump brings to like ever say they was wrong. They always explain things through and through and through. It's like, but that's a bad idea. Well, no, this is not bad. This is what it is. Like, no, bro, it's a bad idea.
And I do my best not to deal with folks like that. I don't know. They said you shouldn't put yourself in the echo chamber.
I mean,
but I have Republican people that I know.
Yeah. We are.
I'm not cool with no MAGAs though.
Yeah.
If you, that's two different things.
Like if you, I mean, and
it's different levels. It's different levels.
And I'm gonna say this: like Reagan was a motherfucker. Fuck Ronald Reagan.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Reagan and Nixon are like my top of my fucking.
Bro, we still dealing with the repercussions of what they did.
Did you see that thing? Who was the best drug dealer? They had like four drugs. Did you see the thing? It was like Nino Brown. It was like somebody else.
Nino Brown, Ghost,
yeah,
nigga from The Wire,
and Ronald Reagan.
Facts though, like, can you lie about it?
That was it.
Like, but for real though, we ain't gonna make this all a political thing. But can we lie and not say that Ronald Reagan ain't have his hand dipped in.
You'll talk to some of them hardcore Reaganomics cats will be like, no.
Yeah, of course not.
So, but ain't no but to it. Reagan was fucked up.
Yeah.
But Reagan knew how to play the PR. Reagan did shit like Dare and shit like that to look good.
And use his wife.
Yeah.
Remember Nancy Reagan was going to all them little kids, like on different strokes, all that stuff. I'm like, you need to say no to drugs. Like,
I remember their program. I had a Dare t-shirt.
We all went to Dare.
No.
Like, it's just an easy way to snitch on it. It's like, hey, what is Dante doing in your neighborhood? Well, he sells drugs. Really? What time is he out there in the corner? No, that's really what they was doing us in Dare, like trying to get us to snitch.
Hey, man, shout out to Dante, dog.
My bad, dog. I didn't mean to snitch.
My bad, Dante. It's all good.
But no, seriously, like Reagan would do shit like, we gonna tear down the wall in Berlin. We like Reagan would do shit and the shit looked fantastic. Like Reagan doing this, but Reagan was fucking shit up for black people and poor people.
But he took all the money out the with Head Start and all those different programs that were funded from the 70s that was getting black people on point. We had like a 5-6 year period where black people started to come up a little bit, get their head above water a little bit. Yeah. And right before the crack era, so like 83, 84, kind of kicking heads a little bit above water.
And there's still talk about how that got introduced into the areas that black folks live in, the quote unquote ghettos, the quote unquote societies that white people did not frequent. You feel what I'm saying? So man, I'll give you something. Boy, hey, look, that's a whole episode in itself.
Reagan knew how to talk shit.
He was an actor,
but he
knew what I'm saying. Like he knew. He knew how to put a good face. He knew how to do it. He's a whole actor. Trump ain't polished enough, dog. Yeah, he not.
Trump, the drunk uncle that come in and fuck up the family reunion.
Yep.
Like, no, he like for real. Like that's Trump.
Yeah.
He the motherfucker that come in with no couth. He just say wild shit for no reason. Like, why the fuck you invite Uncle Bernie over here? You know this motherfucker ain't shit.
But he bought 4 bottles of Crown.
Yeah.
That's why you like, man, he do.
But he didn't nigga that. He paid for some. He bought the crab boil.
Yeah, he had, you know, he good with that crawfish.
No.
He got the spicy.
Him and his wife been divorced, but every year he come with a bad chick, and everybody's like, "Oh, you pulled him," but the whole time he don't never help his mama with shit for real.
Yeah,
his kids.
You ain't seen fucking, you ain't seen your cousin Steven in years. Like you saw that nigga 1 year, and then he left her mama, and you don't see it. Like he that's Trump. That's Trump. And of course, it's people that's gonna identify with that bullshit and like it. But the regular Republicans that want to still look good in public, like again, public perception matters to some of them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
They don't want the stink of Trump. Trump got motherfuckers thinking it's cool to be racist.
Yeah.
Like Trump, like they were already.
They were like, man, we was on the low with our shit. We just trying to differentiate
that shirt that says, "Listen, don't let Trump get you. Don't let Trump get you fucked up."
Like Trump,
you know what I'm saying?
Trump got it right.
Don't get it twisted.
These people think it's cool now. They think it's like, when I say cool, I don't mean like cool hip. They think I can do it, and then nobody's gonna do shit.
Yeah. Like no, for real. Like we was at a park. Me and my homeboy Ted. I know Ted. What I'm talking about? We was at a park.
You talking to them?
Yeah. Well, Ted. Anyways, so we had a park. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. And I look up and it's like Blue Lives Matter flag, it's a Confederate flag just flying over the park. Never noticed it, right? But as I'm going through, I'm like, you know what? You gotta be a certain kind of bold. Now I get it. Blue Lives Matter.
That's a dog.
Listen.
When I was before I bought this crib, I was looking in Baldwin. At a crib, and I was like, it was like the opposite, like where you gotta go as you need to go to see the house at night, like if you were somewhere in the city in the hood.
Oh yeah.
He was like, let me go see this in the daytime.
Yeah.
So we went back out there, and I saw 4 Blue Lives Matter things back to back, and I was like, keep going. I was like, no. I mean, it was like 4 of them in a row. Like, no, don't even want to see the house again no more.
And the only reason I don't put as much hate towards that as I do a Confederate flag, clearly, but like, 'cause I know black police officers that we were going to a whole debate about this whole like Blue Lives Matter flag. But let me also say this. As far
my thing is, why you got Blue Lives Matter involved when ain't shit happening there?
Facts. But then on top of that, for you to fly a Confederate flag, come on, man. There's nothing you can tell me that reciprocates anything but hate, but racism, but slavery, but just negative thoughts when you look at a fucking Confederate flag. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
just in my I now choose, and again, they say you should not put yourself in the echo chamber and just listen to the same thoughts, which is why, because I do like politics, I actually really like it. I do have Republicans that I debate with and talk to frequently because you need to see what the fuck they doing over there.
Yep, I watch some conservative podcasts.
We don't know what the fuck they doing over there because we watching the same shit, or we listen to Breakfast Club and shit like that. And usually the shit that Charlamagne will be talking about, it be more opinionated than fact. They take some shit that happened and then they put their slant on it. So you gotta watch, NPR or some shit. I hate to say it's boring as fuck. But if you want to see how laws go down, nigga, watch C-SPAN. Yeah, exactly. That shit's trash. It's boring. Like, you gonna be, but that's how the system works. Yeah. How laws and shit come into play, And I just can't deal with super hard. I call them, how Nick Gurr is like the hard R? That's the hard R Republicans. Like, I don't fuck with them. Them hard R motherfuckers. I had to check an Uber driver the other day. I got them motherfuckers, and I'm chilling. No, I'm chilling. I'm chilling. We need that. That's the same. I'm coming from work, so I'm I'm dressed like what they would call a safe nigga. I'm dressed like a nigga with safe.
On podcast, we definitely discuss healing. We discuss aspects of psychology. We discuss you becoming the best you, mental wellness.
For sure. Health. Femininity, parenthood, dating.
Definitely dating.
Single parents. And it's from a lens of two psychologists,
Yeah.
So,
but also two people who grew up like with both parents, married parents, and then you all know that Chloe and I are the youngest of our crews, like her siblings and my siblings. So so it's from that perspective.
Yeah, looking at life through that lens. Yeah. So you're gonna get a whole lot of things from us. From us being women, going through life as parents, and all of these awesome attributes. But yes, womanology, the study of women.
The study of women.
Yep. And he's like, what do you do there? I'm like, I'm a financial blah, 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 whatever. He's like, oh, okay. He's like, man, these St. Louis streets or something, huh? He's like, he live in Festus or some shit, like somewhere not close. I'm like, yeah. He's like, it's just crazy how those people have just ruined these houses. And I was like, who's those people? Who are you talking about? He's like, the people in the neighborhood. I'm like, who are you talking about? What are you referring to? He's like,
how far
he's like, we coming from Kings Highway. And
man.
So he's like,
20-minute ride.
He's like, the black people who don't know how to. I was like, who don't know what?
He got bold.
I said the black folks who didn't receive any financial literacy because you redlined them and didn't give them no money. I was like, the black folks that couldn't get a fucking loan from the bank to take care of their shit like you took care of your shit. Like what people are you talking about?
I'll be like, if you from Festus, them cribs in Festus ain't that dope.
They not. But I had the group of white. Ain't nothing like a broke white person thinking that they better than some niggas. Yeah. Right? So I'm like, so what are you referring to? I was like, so what do you mean? I was like, I didn't grow up too far from over here. And I was like, and I didn't put myself on no fucking bootstraps either. I had to grind and work. That bootstrap shit, y'all be selling some bullshit. I'm like going off of this motherfucker. He's like, you want to end this ride? I said, you need this money more than I do. You driving me. Do you want to end the ride? I was like, because I said, I ordered another one. I said, I'm comfortable here. You wouldn't let me out? I ordered another one and be home in 20 minutes. Or do you want this money? Wait,
so what happened? He dropped you off?
He dropped me off.
It's a house or
Price is fuck? The fuck?
Did he get 5 stars?
Fuck no. And I got the ride free.
Oh, because you reported him?
Fuck yeah. You gotta have some big fucking balls because I got a fucking tie that think that you can talk about.
Yeah.
I'm not no motherfucking stepping fetch ass nigga. I don't give a fuck what my job is. I will whoop your ass. And that's what I was thinking about. I'm like, he probably got, but they be having. He might have been fucking carrying.
Could you picture that camera ride, Sleepy just reaching over there?
No, he ain't say shit else. He was like, would you like to hear some music? I was like, bro, I'm just gonna put my headphones in. You do what the fuck you want to do. Damn. Because you're not gonna fucking play with me again. it's a tale of two cities. I know how to conduct myself with decorum. And the shit that the white folks want to make you, I know how to play the fucking game. But, bruh.
I ain't gonna let you play.
You not finna fucking play with me.
Yeah.
That's why he would be Raekwon, dog.
Ain't fuck that. You not finna fucking play with me, dog. Like, it's some shit I'm too old to let go down. I wouldn't let this shit go down in my 20s either.
Yeah.
I fucking around and got shot.
You're 20.
If I was 20, oh man, I'm not even finna try to talk to you.
Yeah, so we're not having a debate.
I'm not even gonna try to kill you with words at 2025.
I'm just trying to kill you.
I felt like I could. We the crash. I just started choking at my We the.
Hey, all you see that little camera and sleepy hands just go from the side.
I said no.
Hey, here go the man's shoulder. This is on top of his shoulder like this, trying to grab his neck. Motherfucker. Oh man.
Dog, like I don't like. See, I don't like that white folks think it's okay to be racist now. Mm-hmm. It is not fucking okay. This is not the Jim Crow South. Like I don't give a fuck again, I love my job. I love what I do. I love being able to take care of my family. You come to my job talking too crazy, they might be walking my ass out of there, but they're gonna be carrying your ass out of there. Like, and that's the shit I'm on. Sorry.
You say, hey, they gonna walk me out. They gonna carry you out of. No, that's real though, man. Like race, and I mean the sad part is
I'm working in Kirkwood. I can deal with that shit.
Yeah, you starting to see how racism develops in like these people's children. Like I remember I took now to a MMA like toddler or kid like little practice whatever.
It's all as an MMA kids. That's a problem.
Yeah.
Something. Man.
Well, I mean, listen. I mean,
just say MMA kids.
Yeah. So they teach kids how to throw punches.
Yeah,
whatever.
I don't know. Like that feels.
I mean, listen.
That feels like real violence.
No. I mean,
why MMA kids though? Huh? Why are you thinking?
I mean, listen, he loved to fight, so I just said, let's try this.
But your son maybe might.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So we get there, and like the kid that he was supposed to be practicing with, it was a white kid. And the kid like looked at Niall's hair and touched Niall's hair, like, what are these? And when I tell you, I didn't have to like train my son.
But that's
not kid. No, but I get it. But the way Niall turned around and say, you don't touch my hair without asking. I don't know who told you manners. I'm like,
okay.
Who told
boundaries?
I'm like,
that's the lines.
I'm like, yeah. Who told you that? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hey, fine, we finna be in there, dog. We back to back with it. You know what I'm saying? But I say all that to say, like, the scary part is, you would hope that with our generation changing that mindset, but it's real that, those chains are still attached to you know what I'm saying? Like, you had a racist father raising a racist son, he's gonna raise a racist son, and that cycle can continue.
I don't like the fact. I don't know. This is we are way off topic now.
I mean, we
Hey, motherfuckers be like, I got a black friend or my girlfriend black or my boyfriend.
I'm not
black,
racist.
So
I got friends that are black type.
Hey, listen, man. You sexualize this motherfucker, and that's and it is what it is.
And I always question, like, how really friends are you with this black person?
Yeah.
Like, if I talk to that black person, would they say you were their friend?
And then how black is that black person?
But that's part two. The first part.
Like fact.
I get the first part. They're like, oh no, that's not really my friend.
That's
like,
why I told
black are you?
Like, if we do the black person handshake, right? I was saying, if I give you the black person handshake, right? And the optional hug is optional. Like if I come with you with the black person handshake, boom, that's cool. We get her. The hug is always optional. You know what I'm saying?
But you gotta know.
But if you don't know, if I hit you with you like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, you good. I know where to keep you.
I can always tell if a brother is down, because I'm not gonna say he's not my brother. He's still my brother. He just might be confused if he got a line in the night.
I was gonna say this haircut is very
if that nigga,
the haircut is very
if that nigga got a haircut, but it ain't lined up.
Yeah.
Or if he got
shout out Chops, by the way. Chops keep me looking good. You feel me, Chops? I appreciate you, Chops. Yeah.
Or
shout out Chops, my boy.
If his curl ain't like, remember back in the day when he was with the curl, if he looked like the Power Ranger nigga.
Well, Walter Jones.
You remember Power Ranger?
Walter Jones.
That was his real name?
Yeah, Walter Jones. Yeah.
Zach?
Yep, Zach.
Walter Jones.
Put some respect in
Zach.
I I knew Zach wasn't going to the hood for that haircut, bro.
No. He got trapped in the system about not having a barber on set.
Zach was not.
No, they asked him about that, and he was like, "Man, they only had like them supercut barbers on the set."
Where you from? You from Compton or something?
California.
They had my man Zach.
I think from Pasadena.
That had my man Zach looking real West.
Yeah, that's why he said he went to the dreaded braids. He said because they was fucking. He was like, I just went. He said he went to just go get his hair dreaded up because he was like, I can't do this anymore.
The 80s was full of. I was like,
oh my god, yo, they used to do us dirty in the 80s on them sets with their haircuts.
Yeah.
If it wasn't a black movie, your haircut wasn't good. Shout out to the one dude they had him looking real bad, and Jason Goes to Manhattan. Remember how his curl looked?
Oh my god. Right. Hey, you know, we're gonna talk about something later. One of our friends posted a picture from high school, and that nigga curl. I said, I could tell where you was living at, my nigga. Hey, go look at the picture.
I'll look at the picture.
No, I'm serious. Later on today, look at the picture. I'm gonna find pull up right now. I said, this nigga right here.
It is.
I mean, one topic we jump into Bud Light being boycotted by some conservatives. We in the sleepy consortium of political talk. Bud Light is decided to have a trans person.
It's okay.
No. So you show me.
I took the lock off my phone. Just look at, just turn up. You just open it. Ain't no lock on it right now. Just hit the button. I got my Android nigga. Hit the button.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, we know though.
Yeah.
No, I ain't never seen that before.
Oh, but I mean, we know.
I said, nigga,
yeah.
You got the Saved by the Bell 3000.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what's going on with that.
But no, Bud Light decides to have a trans influencer as one of the not sponsors, one of the spokespeople for them, and people are upset. You got people pouring out Bud Light, stuff like that. So this is always my question. People do boycotts like that. You already actually bought the product already. Mm-hmm. Like when people used to run over the CDs, like, you know you bought that DMX album before you ran over, or that Tupac album. So you are like, this is defeats. I don't understand the purpose of the boycott.
Listen, Republicans like to call liberals or woke people
snowflakes.
But they are the softest motherfuckers I've ever seen. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I don't even drink Budweiser like that. But that's not the deterrent. That shit just make you fat. Yeah. That's why I don't drink it. But, like, they didn't disrespect white people or disrespect straight people.
Mm-hmm.
Or just, like, they didn't. Yeah. There was no, this is just for you type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Or white people are bad type shit. Mm-hmm. Or straight people are bad type shit. They're just about inclusion.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think that's reality of where companies are going right now. I mean, the more you think about it, when you watch commercials and you watch, different things on TV, you see like commercials where, there'll be a same-sex couple, or there'll be a trans couple, or you know what I'm saying? Like you see that, or now you see more black and white couples, or just interracial couples.
Remember with the Cheetos commercial that she was mad about a couple years ago.
Think about back in the day. This is before our time. Guess who's coming to dinner?
Yeah, it was
how big that was.
Mm-hmm.
That's not 100 years ago.
Yeah.
Shit, remember when fucking Sidney Poitier slapped that white woman in the heat of the night? Mm-hmm. White people was upset. Like there was like people like talking about they was gonna kill Sidney Poitier. He was like, dude, like they was sending hate mail.
Yeah.
And I was like, when we see you, you fucked up. Yeah. You gonna slap that good white woman in that movie. I was like, dude, I was in the goddamn like script.
I read an article, and he's not even like the blackest black guy, but he's still a brother.
Mm-hmm.
Alfonso Rivera, Carlton.
Yeah, I fucking Carlton.
He did something for like NBC, CBS. It was one of those stations. Don't quote me on this. It was one of them. I'm old. Mm-hmm. Where he did like a circus type of situation. Mm-hmm. And he had to like walk on the high ride with the beam. Mm-hmm. And they had hugged in the practice because it was a white girl and him. Mm-hmm. And they told the white girl, when we do it live, everything was perfect. Just don't hug them. America's not ready for that.
Damn.
So she told Carlton, and when they did it live, not only did she hug him, they kissed too, like on the cheek. Yeah. Like, fuck what you talking about. Yeah. That's called being an ally. She was a fucking ally.
Yeah.
I don't know your name, white woman, but hey, that's some ballsy shit. Mm-hmm. And I appreciate you for that.
Yeah, fact.
That was a time where we didn't see even mixed couples on TV. There's a time where white folks wore blackface, and you didn't see black folks on TV, or black people were only the maids and the butler or the driver or some bullshit like that. And bullshit like that. And as time has gone on, we now see black people as doctors, as lawyers, and things like that. Gay people aren't new. It's not like 2020 came and it was like a gay like.
But now they take it more seriously.
So but for years they were not seen on TV. Imagine, I mean, if I was gay and all I saw was straight shit all the time, I'm not going to be mad at straight people. I'm going to be like, yo, can we get a gay motherfucker on TV too? And if you don't want to watch that scene, just don't watch that scene. Like, you can't say they pushing the gay agenda on us. Well, have they been pushing the straight agenda on us? Because I just feel like you know what you know. I never was confused. I never was like, I want to see what that be like. But that has never. I've seen gay niggas holding hands and doing all kind of shit, and it never was like. I wonder what that be like. You know what I'm saying?
It's like you love what you love.
You love what you love, and if you do love that shit, that's fine. I don't care what you do in your house. Like, that's what America is to me. The freedom to do what the fuck you want to do, as long as you ain't hurting me. If you ain't hurting me, I don't give a fuck what you do, bro.
Yeah, that's real.
As long as it's some legal shit. Like, again, that pedophilia and shit like that, some shit's just fucking illegal. Don't fuck with minors and shit, of course. Incest, bullshit like that, don't fucking sleep with dogs. That's some bullshit. But, like, if you messing with people, if Steve and Billy is cool and Billy with it, nigga, I don't give a fuck what y'all do.
I think what it is too is that people are afraid of that. I don't know if the right word is progressive mind, but like you think about how
woke mind. Woke just means nigga now, by the way.
So for example,
100%.
If a white person say,
the woke agenda,
they
say the nigga.
Like so at my son's school, I remember I picked him up from school. One of his friends has two mothers, right? And he was just looking. He was like, "Daddy, why you?" I was like, people love who they love. He's like, so am I gonna get another daddy? I was like, as if your mama get married or something, maybe you get a stepdad, but you know what I'm saying? I just, people love who they love. He was like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you just have to make that the normal thing.
You just gotta
make it, and not make it such a, I love y'all together. It's like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Somebody say, yeah, if a man says to me, yeah, that's my husband. Oh, that's what's up, man. Nice to meet you. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh my God, I see. Yeah, come on, man.
Bro, I really like my neighborhood, man. Because it's black folks over there. The white folks gotta be down because it's definitely predominantly black people.
Yeah, you live in the woods though.
But
you live in the woods.
Okay.
You live in the woods.
I have white neighbors. There's Hispanic neighbors.
In the woods.
Some Asian folks, just some couple live down the street. Like,
in the woods.
I ain't throwing neighbors again.
And
I got gay friends. No, I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying, like, neighborhood chill.
It's in the woods.
That's not even relevant to what we're talking about.
It's in the woods. You live in the woods. I'm just saying, you live in the woods.
Okay. Anyway, I guess, my progressive neighborhood that I live in. Like, I'm cool with that. Like, it's different ages. It's a fucking old ass 90-year-old motherfucker. It's like young ass 28-year-old motherfucker. Like, it's a cool little spot. You never know what the fuck you gonna see. When it's a holiday, you might hear fucking the Backstreet Boys. Nigga, you might hear some nigga. Like, sadly, you might hear some R. Kelly too, because old people they love them. They love them.
Hey, that's one thing I will say. When you talk about I remember you talked about cancel culture a little while ago. Hey man, old black folks not giving up R. Kelly. I just learned to realize and accept.
What's the age limit for the
I'm gonna say because I'm 40, so I'm gonna say like. Nah,
nigga, it's younger than that.
I would say 45.
I'm about to say 45. This nigga's 5 years older than us.
I would say 45.
Like, if they was having sex when 12 Play came out, they ain't let it go.
Yep, because 12 Play came out in 92, 93.
I wasn't having sex yet.
Yeah, but somebody that's 5 years older was 17, 18.
Yeah. If you were actually having sex to the bulk of R. Kelly's music, I'm talking about early, like 12 Play, that's got you in the chokehold.
Honey Love and all that shit.
Yeah,
I forgot about Honey.
Like if you
and
your chick cruise to that song and that was y'all dance
like on a Sunday, like they Sunday, right? So let's say I'm driving home, pick up now. You'll see one of them bikers, on them little.
And you know he playing that. And
give me that honey love. He got his glass.
And he got that.
Got a little helmet
on the three-wheeler.
Yeah. Give me that Or he got the little.
Or he playing Ozzy Brothers in between the sheets.
Yep.
Doom.
Hey girl.
Yep. And he wake me at one part. Hey girl, we can just look over at you.
Yeah. So I can't wait to get that over. Cool, oh my goodness.
So you know what? To get the R. Kelly vibe, because I'm not gonna pretend like I wasn't an R. Kelly fan. Of course I was.
Yeah.
To get that vibe, I just listened to other artists from around that time.
That's real.
I just listened to like guys and shit.
Yeah,
but no, I'm saying
we ain't gonna go into, but when you talk about the hits that man had, I don't want to stay. I know when I listen to it.
No,
I'm just saying.
The lyrics remind me of it because they're very questionable.
But
he's not the only artist with questionable lyrics.
No, that's not.
I went to the concert and Keith Sweat got a couple songs where I was like,
really?
Yeah. What's the
you
one
made
song?
me up. You made me.
Oh, that's right.
You're ready.
I said, wait a fucking minute.
Ready to
listen.
Hey, Aaron Hall got a song.
Beyonce sing it. I may be young, but I'm ready.
No, you talking about Don't Be Afraid from Aaron Hall.
That motherfucking song. I said these niggas.
No, the thing is weird about that song, you don't know if the girl's raping him or if he's raping the girl. You don't know. Because he was like, I'm scared too. Like, is she taking it from you or are you trying to take it from her or is this consensual?
I said, this is a wild song.
Yeah.
I said, you niggas was different.
Mm-hmm.
Even Can We Talk is a bit stalkerish.
Very stalkerish.
You don't even know her.
No.
Whoa.
It's a bit stalkerish.
Can we talk? I want shit. You know what song is stalkerish and I don't think about it? Hey Lover. LL Cool J.
It's a hater song.
Damn.
It's a hater song.
So
it's
It's a hater song. Yeah, he's hating. She got a hold of the dude.
That's stalkerish too though.
Yes, and he's hating.
LL Cool J for a long time.
I seen you at the bus stop waiting every day.
Was a big hater.
Every day, nigga.
There's only about 2 niggas that was hating more than LL.
And who is it?
Joe?
The great, yep. And who's the second one?
I'm about to say Mario.
I was like Babyface.
Nah.
As soon as I get home, he said, you got another man, but as soon as you get home from your work, you got a man already. I'll pay your rent.
Oh, yeah.
I'll put you a bad one, and she got a man already. Listen to the song.
I'll cook her. I'll cook her.
Oh, shit.
She has another man. He says at the beginning, and you have another man already.
That's true.
This the most egregious shit going on.
That's true.
You,
Joe? Why Joe?
Joe? Oh my God, he is
All the things your man wants.
Joe, and then all he got a whole catalog.
Damn.
Joe, he got a whole catalog.
Hey, low key Mario.
What Mario?
Baby, you should let me love you.
Yeah.
She got a man.
She got a man.
Do everything you want and need to stuff.
He said something about like he ain't treating you right at the beginning. You deserve better.
Oh, okay. Come on, I'm right here. Girl with the vocals, okay.
Girl, but
You know what I'm saying? You gonna give me my moment, nigga.
Look, Joe is the most egregious person ever. I'm so glad you said that.
I listen to Good Girls like, hey, why that's my shit, dog.
Man, but he's talking about he's basically doing a Derek Jackson. He's talking about all the good girls, but the song right before that is all the things your man want to do. So who are you, brother?
No, he wants the no.
Yeah.
That flow together, shit. He want the good girl that got the man. Like, what do you mean? His album telling a story, nigga. Like he ain't Derek Jackson. He told you what
He Joe.
He said, I will take her.
And she a good girl too, I heard.
Yes.
Because I don't really fully know her. And then he got mad with the stuttering. So then when it was the song Stutter with Mystical, like, so then, what do you think? You took her from the dude.
Yeah.
What you think was going to happen?
Shit, Mystical, we ain't, boy.
Oh, we gonna talk about him.
That's crazy.
Man, at some point, man, we gonna make a list of like the people.
No, because Mystical is egregious. He got out.
He's the worst.
Then he did it again.
That's right. 2 more.
I said, wait a minute now.
2 more times. You know, it's 2 more, right?
You know how hard.
No, so he has 3 times. You know,
talking about Trey Songz too, then, huh?
He ain't been convicted of nothing, though.
I mean,
Mystical raped his hairdresser.
Mystical pulled some,
and ran a train on his hairdresser.
Like Mystical did some, I know Mystical did it. Like he did it.
Yeah.
Like Trey Songz, I still have to deal with rumors. I don't listen to Trey Songz as much as I used to, though. I do find that nigga had me in a chokehold for like 3 hours.
Hey man, listen.
So I understand how these niggas who hold on Kelly watch because that is.
That's when you started to be fucking.
I was in draws with Trey. I had
play my song. Hey, if you up in the club, trying to
I'm sleepy on the bike. Sleepy on the bike in like 10 years.
I had to slow down.
Put your soul, put your
I had to slow it down. Hey, Trey.
I ain't doing sex.
Hey, he gonna have a Red Boots on. You know what I'm saying? Red Boots.
You say it's gonna be black and gold. You say it's gonna be black and gold.
I'll tell you what it is. Put away the kids. Yeah.
I would definitely be in some either Jays or LeBrons. I'm never gonna be. I now have shoes that I like. It's about as booty as it's gonna get. This is about the boot. This is it. But no, that nigga. Hey man,
who?
It's on Trey.
Trey had some hits.
Yeah.
That I had to be like, damn. I had to get ready for it in 10 years when it come out. That if he did it for real, it takes about a decade to come out. I've got to learn. It takes about a decade for it to be out. I already started getting rid of it. I was like, let me just.
You getting ahead of it.
Well, he had some hits though.
But he took R. Kelly style.
Nigga, last time.
Hey, look. Hey, look. Last time.
Caught up, and it's time to put it down.
It was a good time. That was a time in that mid 2000s.
Damn, I'm gonna let that on way home now. I know that.
That last time is a shit.
Like pre me getting married.
Mm-hmm.
I went back to one ex, you know her.
Yeah.
Like 4 times.
Off of that song.
I hear that song, I'm like, fuck. Nope, not gonna do it. That shit had me a chokehold, nigga. Like.
Because there's all roads. So have y'all noticed that basically all roads lead back to Charlie Wilson with all this. Trey Songz took R. Kelly style. R. Kelly took Aaron Hall style.
Yeah.
Aaron Hall took his style from Charlie Wilson.
Yeah, he did. Well,
100%.
Yeah.
Listen to Aaron Hall.
But he ain't get it from. Ain't no honesty in there.
Charlie Wilson.
It's all Charlie.
So go back on the Boomerang soundtrack. They got a song together. You tell me if you can tell who the difference. Who
have a song together?
Who's who on that song? I mean you can know if you listen, but like
that's my favorite fucking soundtrack all the time. You're correct.
If you just walk past and that song came on, you wouldn't know who was who on that song.
No. If it was lyrically, if you just put the lyrics.
Best song. What's the best song on the Boomerang album? I'll go first.
I might go PM Dawn though. I Die Without You. I might go PM Dawn.
I just thought about that. There you go.
There you go. It's up there too.
Now, if I'm gonna be a nigga that's riding on a motorcycle on a Sunday, right? If I'm cruising through
hey, that might be the episode.
I'm saying I'll be cruising through. Let me say Kings Highway and Kings Highway and Page.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, right there. There you go. There you go. Oh,
read that.
What's that?
This last time
they floated all over. There you go. That Boomerang.
No. Johnny, there you go. This shit though.
Yeah.
There you go.
But that PM Dawn was that Die Without You.
So PM Dawn is definitely one of the biggest hits.
That motherfucker was.
The I Only Listen to 90s Music podcast is a show for 80s babies who were 90s kids. If you were a No Limit soldier, then this is your show. If you believe that Cash Money is not an army but was a Navy, this is the show for you. If you and your friends ever tried to sing a song written by Escape, In Vogue, Shy, or Boyz II Men at a talent show during middle school, this is your show. The I Only Listen to 90s Music podcast is a bunch of 80s babies talking about all the songs and things that we loved when we were kids and teenagers. So if you went to the skating rink and you were at a lock-in, this is the show for you. If you think that Tevin Campbell was the original Prince of R&B, this is the show for you. If you don't understand the conflict between Monica and Brandy, but you're kind of on Monica's side and understand why Brandy got punched, this is the show for you. Make sure that you tune in, subscribe, click the little subscribe link. We're here. We're going to talk about all things 90s music. This is the show for you.
That There You Motherfucker.
That There You Go was shit though.
When I started having sex, There You Go was.
No.
I was waiting for that.
No. I was waiting to have sex to be able to play that.
That was in the chamber. Yeah, I had a song in the chamber. You know how niggas we used to make like a mix CD?
Yeah, that's one of my top songs. No, I don't think you sleep.
Niggas you make a big CD. Like if you really like
on there. If you really like it for real. No. I would say something. Sleepy's like date night CDs or mood mode CDs. Hey man, legendary. You still got some book?
Nigga, I still have my CD.
Hey, dog, let me tell you something.
I used to make CDs for different situations.
Hey,
I did too.
And I would
I had bad thing, heartbreak scenes. I literally like in volumes.
She would be like, all right, where you trying to go with it? I'm like, well, I'm just, this first date? Yeah. You trying to smash like in the first week, or you trying to like spread it out? I said, well, let's make it last a little bit.
You going to get weed.
No, he was like, he'd have his book out. So this is his book, right? He'd be like, so what you trying to do? I'm like, well, it's like first, second date. You like her? Yeah. Y'all kissed already? Yeah. You trying to? Number 3. Dang, bring it back though. I need that back. I ain't got
there you go. That's something.
I would literally be like, yo,
track number 3.
You can start from the beginning, but when you get to 3, you might want to hit that repeat button.
He was like, if you done got the 4 and it didn't happen, change CD because now it's going.
It's too late. If you get the 4, and it's
4, you should already.
4 should be.
You already hit.
4 should be. Once y'all get, I'm gonna be an old nigga. Mom used to call it necking. Once you get to necking, when y'all up in the neck, if you get up in the neck, you usually finna get it.
Yeah.
You go ahead and take the remote, take it off repeat, and let it ride.
Ride from there.
That was the whole thing. I'm telling you, bro.
But until she give you the go ahead, just keep it on 3.
Just go back 1, 2, 3.
If you get to 6 and you ain't did nothing, now she look at you like, what's wrong with this?
Yeah.
By 3.
Yeah.
What was number 6? You mean what was number?
It got
give me
something.
Probably some Jodeci.
No. Number 6 was what it is, ho.
Yeah.
What's up?
Oh shit! You're a wild one with that one.
No.
I got them all slow.
Because you all making love the whole time. Y'all, this y'all first
show. Yeah, but you can have some nice slow songs. You ain't gotta go to what? You ain't gotta go to the trill bill. Yeah, but you ain't gonna go to the trill bill. That's how you a savage. You are a true savage. I did it. Your number 6 was trill bill.
Because
you are a true savage.
Now think about this.
True savage.
Most songs are like what? 3 to 4 minutes long.
Yeah.
So you 6 songs in. That's 24. That's 20 minutes of sex. It's time to turn that shit up and change positions, my nigga. What it is.
Yeah, but that don't mean that. No, that's a lot of offerings when you get the trill bill.
We in college. It's time for you to eat the pillow.
I get it. What?
Yo. This has been brought to you by.
I ain't even drinking today. I made this when I was in college.
It's time for you to bite the pillow.
No, you were trying. At this point, you want her to be time. It's time to tell my friends about this. Like it's time. You need to turn it on.
Yeah.
Like you don't want no bad. You don't want no BDR.
Yeah.
You do not want a bad dick.
See, my round 6 was "Top of the World" by Kenya Groove. That was.
Oh yeah. So no. He don't even know if he gonna be with this girl for real.
Yeah. He had different.
Like this is the. I don't know. Because if she throwing it back off of what is it. You might have to keep her.
Yeah.
She classy, but she know how to get down. Like now you and it's no smooth how to get at the end.
Oh, okay, so it don't stay at that high tempo.
It's no. It's like
you ain't going to Space Age Pimpin' right after that or something.
It's about 3 songs. It's like 3 songs of you being ratchet.
Okay.
And then it's gonna and then the last song would be I don't want to leave, but I gotta go right now.
I gotta go though.
I got a midterm tomorrow.
Midterm. What happens if she's at your place and you say I gotta leave? Then what you do?
No, I gotta leave. He said I gotta leave.
But you can't leave your place though. If
have I not let people in my crib before packing?
Yeah. Golly, dog.
Like I gotta go get some snacks. So I'll be back.
And you need to go when I get back. Golly, hey man.
But no, that was a long time ago.
Where am I? Was a different
Boomerang.
place.
So yours is there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
It's either there you go.
No, mine's there you go.
Ooh, but Tony.
That Love should have brought you home.
Love should have brought you home last night.
Last night. Nah. But like
that Love should brought you home last night.
The way he come on, the way he said, yeah.
It was some bangers on there.
And he sang so I've seen New Edition 3 times. I'm a big New Edition.
He hardly ever sings that song.
He sang it last night, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. He hardly ever sings that song.
I said this nigga is cloudy today.
Well, you, baby.
Johnny can sing.
He said I lose all self-control.
I lose my
Johnny got some bangers though.
Hey,
For
boy.
real. Like, that Johnny run from like 92 to like 95.
You gotta keep me singing in there too, bro. Listen, that's what gets you the rate.
That 92, 95 Johnny. Because remember, he was jumping on the Shabba Rank songs, Maxi Priest. He was doing some other stuff and jumping. And then LSG had the LSG run after that.
I just can't go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Hey, woo! That's their part. Here I go.
That nigga said, I can't sing. Lord, you gonna give me no singing voice.
Yeah. When I lose my...
It's the second one. Because he said it twice. But on the second verse, that motherfucker go, I can't do it, Lord. I ain't gonna drag myself on this goddamn podcast.
Hey, man, listen. That's what you gotta feel it. Hey man, listen. Hey, best car singer ever, dog. You know what I'm saying? You see,
you put There You Go on,
boy.
Y'all can just fucking cruise to that,
man. Listen.
No, that's real. That's what you could be on the bike.
Yeah,
on the three-wheeler.
There you go. Hey.
I am showing my age, but that motherfucker. Speaking of that, you know who don't got no fucking hits?
Who?
But I felt like he should. Ralph Tresvant.
Yeah.
He do. No. Okay. So that's an interesting conversation to have. He has minor hits.
He bought one for the team though.
He did. And if you like, so remember in the New Edition movie where he was like, they was talking about everybody stuff. I watched that interview before the movie came out, and he looks worse in that interview when he was on Donnie Simpson on video song. Because they was like, so when your album coming out? Because everybody else shit is already dropped. They already got joints. They out there kicking it. Bobby getting ready for his third album. And they like, so where your stuff at, Ralph? Oh, we working on it.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, we looking for it. He's like, we got my new song. Sensitivity. Sensitivity's dope.
Was my shit.
Sensitivity is...
And the remix version of it where it like break down with the do like it's...
No. So... Listen, when that came out, I thought he was mad. I said, okay. I said, he's finna go on I thought he was going on a crazy run. I'm a huge New Edition fan. Like,
he has some joints though.
Like, I'm talking huge.
Yeah, but like Sensitivity is dope. Do What I Gotta Do is dope.
Oh, yeah.
Stone Cold Gentleman.
Yeah, what's the song he had on the Mo Money soundtrack?
Money Can Buy You yeah. Money Can't Buy You Love, yeah.
Buy You Love.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That was a dope song. Then he had on the house party too. Yo, baby, yo, baby, yo. No, Yo, baby, yo. And he performed at house party too.
Well, when you think of
the bangers, he don't have like the Sensitivity's his only banger.
He ain't got
the My Prerogative.
He ain't got the New Edition shit. Not New Edition. He ain't got the Bill Biv DeVoe shit either. Like,
no, he don't.
Like, he don't. And it bothers me. Because I felt like he was really talented.
He is. But the thing is...
He also reminds me of a Kappa. After watching him perform last night, I was like, if he was a player, he would have been a Kappa. He owes something.
But I also think he got caught. Everybody else had something to prove more than him, I feel like. Because everybody was like, when they was breaking up, everybody was like, oh, especially Bill DeVoe, it was like, what y'all three niggas gonna do? Like, remember that was the whole thing? Like,
two of them niggas was rappers.
What y'all niggas gonna do?
And one of them couldn't even rap for real.
No.
That nigga was also a dancer. He got in because his uncle was cool with him.
Exactly. So I'm saying, and then like, Johnny was already doing his thing before, so he was like, you'll be okay. And then Bobby already was doing his run, so it was like, Ralph, you gonna be straight. What these three niggas gonna do?
Yeah.
And them niggas came out the gate early. The first thing they was smart. So they came out first of the solo niggas. They came out first and was like, we gonna get out here first because before Johnny come out, before all these other niggas come out, we did come out first.
But it also helped that Ricky Bell can actually sing.
Yep, and people didn't know that Ricky Bell can sing.
Ricky Bell can actually fucking sing.
Yep.
That helped a lot.
Yep, it helped a lot. And also Ralph. I think he was trying to be too much like Bobby and BBD too much in his career, his solo career, with the rap singing thing.
But I don't think he was trying to be like them. I think that's just what it was at that time.
Yeah, but he couldn't
do that swing shit.
Yeah, but he couldn't do it. Like Bill DeVoe had the rap singing thing on live.
But Bobby did it first.
But Bobby did it too. But you can't master. He needed to. Then Johnny had the balance. So it was like, where the fuck was he gonna be at?
But the thing is, he couldn't sing as good as Johnny, and he couldn't dance as good as Bobby. So you didn't have no choice but to just stay on lane. I mean, again, Sensitivity was a dope track. But like you said, once you got, You know what I'm saying? The other guys.
Bobby had the street cred. Bobby was selling drugs and shit. Like, no, seriously.
And then you had the older aunties that was going crazy with Johnny Gill, and then you had the teen boppers who was just like going crazy for Velvet Vogue. All right, we got our fix. You feel what I'm saying?
I just feel like he got caught in the mix.
Mm-hmm.
He would be he Otis.
No,
he Otis, bro.
I mean, me and Matt coined the term getting Ralph transmitted when you're like when other people in your group pass you up and people thought that you were supposed to be bigger than that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I take that back.
He's the first of his kind.
No one thought Otis would be big. You're correct.
Right. So I'm trying. I mean, you think about other groups. I'm trying to think about other groups where you thought that one person would be big. Like old girl from Escape. Would be one. Latasha Scott. She'd be a Ralph Tresvant. Because Candy and Tiny were like the lower end of the group at the time. For real. When you let the other cats that people didn't believe in.
You know how that fucking happened? Jermaine Dupri really liked Candy's voice. And was like, yeah, and Mariah liked it too. Because Always Be My Baby.
Yeah, she wrote that, right?
But that's like Candy's on the. But also
in the background.
All of them are on it, but you hear Candy's voice.
That's what I'm saying. Latasha Scott was the main girl in that group.
That part, you'll be right. That is her. Candy's killing that motherfucker.
But everybody thought Latasha Scott was going to be the big person.
I didn't know that.
It's a whole bunch of groups, man. Or groups where like even rap groups.
But I think Ralph would have been the first one.
Ralph is the first one. No. Ralph is the first. He's the first.
Everybody knew Mike was gonna be.
Everybody knew Mike was gonna be dope. Diana Ross was gonna be dope. Like most time, you came out solo and you was the main person. You ended up being dope.
Lionel Richie
already did his thing. Yeah. We got to think about after him. Then that's when it was like it wasn't no guarantee. With three niggas that did not even nobody knew their name unless you said Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. You didn't even know them niggas' names. They became out and they became the most popular thing ever. And you can't even barely get sensitivity off the ground.
It's a good ass song.
It's a good ass song. But you gotta think, it's just all this other shit
going on. He was sensitive too. He was talking about niggas being sensitive before that was in style. Yeah. If he dropped that
might have been the other thing too.
I feel like hardcore, like niggas, the New Jack City.
Because Velvet Vogue was kind of hardcore, a little bit Poison, right?
Yeah, Poison was hard. And
Bobby Brown definitely.
Even though that's another questionable lyric on that one too. Backstage underage.
Hey.
Gotta listen. How you doing?
Yeah.
Fine. She replied, I like to do the wild thing.
I like to do the wild thing. I said, wait a minute.
Actually took place.
I said,
you know who supposedly wrote that? Busta Rhymes wrote that.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Man. And wrote fucking Poison. Kwame.
Did he really?
Dude, Kwame said he literally wrote the lyrics on a napkin. They was talking shit like, yeah, we gonna come out with an album. He's like, man, whatever, dude. Like, this the beat right here. He said he sat there and wrote like the first verse on a napkin and just threw it to Mike when he was getting out the car. Like, dude, take that shit, man. You ain't never gonna come out with it.
And he came
out 7 months later. And Michael Bivins was like, good looking.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to him being such a good businessman.
Mm-hmm. So Michael Bivins?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Bill Clinton, Boys to Men, ABC, BDD. Like,
not just that, 702.
But he made it a thing though. The East Coast family.
Yeah,
a little white group. They was dressed.
And what you call it was, if you go back to the video,
what happened to ABC?
ABC. I heard they was really bad for real though.
Like
they used to be wild out for real.
Hey, that was a wild time too.
But I heard they used to be wild out for real, like turn up hotels and shit.
Like the boys. You remember the boys was out too?
Yeah, the boys was.
Oh, they was beefing.
They was beefing. Everybody was beefing. Immature, another bad Christian, crisscross. It was like a big battle royale, like a big. It was Starcade. It was like Starcade for. What was it? War Games or whatever. It was War Games for all these little kid rappers.
Goodness, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, no, all the cats was beefing, man. Yeah. But like, Ralph Tresvant is the first of his kind, man. Mm-hmm. You gotta think. Even I was trying. It was
Diana Ross. I'm trying to just think.
Before that, if you were the main lead singer of any R&B group, you was gonna be straight. Mm-hmm. Ralph Tresvant is the first one that
was
went
he really the lead of New Edition.
Yes. If you go back and listen to the old songs, he was the lead singer.
Yeah, dude, by far.
People were surprised that Bobby did as good as he did.
Yeah.
Like, dude, the Bobby only single was a tough one.
But that was the other thing. People was like, yo, for some reason, I think when they did the little bio thing and whatever, it was like for some reason people just like the edgy. They wanted to because they see the good thing, right? They see
but Ralph tried to be edgier though. He tried to get edgier though.
But this is what color. But I hate to say it, but this is kind of
the second album where he had that shirt on.
But look, I hate to say it, but this is kind of what colorism.
It was called X-rated too. The name of the album was X-rated too.
When you look at it, Ralph Tresvant, like light skinned, pretty boy ish, whatever. Bobby Brown totally opposite end of the spectrum. Dark skin, right? He ain't got the looks or whatever.
He actually sold dope though.
Yeah.
like Bobby.
Yeah.
Bobby left the group and wasn't going to the studio and was selling drugs.
Yeah.
Like I'm like Bobby. I mean, I hate to say it. I want to say it was right, but Bobby was.
Yeah,
but also I was reading the thing. They said Ralph wasn't like he didn't want to do TV stuff. Like remember when people was guest starring on shows like in the 80s and 90s. Like Bobby went on like 227. Remember he was in a whole thing episode where they was like they hid him in the basement. They trying to make him go to the school to perform. Yeah. Because he ended up doing a song. What you call there? Like and it ended up.
Him and their daughter did a song together.
With the old girl Regina King. But that song wasn't even a real single. Whatever record label had, the dude that told Ralph not to go solo, they put a song on her that wasn't even charting, ended up becoming number one, never had a video for it because they put it on 227. I'll Be Good to You. I'll Be Good to You was not a single, not a real single.
I know that.
That's only, they premiered it on 227.
Damn.
And at that time, you know,
next episode, I want to discuss old ass black shows.
Oh, you know, I know, but you know, I love, you know, I was a little nigga in the crib. I was watching all them shows.
Hey man, it was some heat back in the day, dog.
But BBD was getting a guest star on shows. Johnny Gill was guest starring doing.
So maybe he lost his traction though, and not putting himself out there first. Because again, he went for the
Bell Biv DeVoe. If there's an alternative universe where Ralph Tresvant came out before them, and Bell Biv DeVoe never was heard from again, and we never got New Edition back together. New Edition would never got back together. I think if Bell Biv DeVoe and Pop.
I'm gonna say this: "Still in Love,"
super dope song.
That's when New Edition was with Bad Boy. Niggas forget the Bad Boy era.
I forgot about that.
That's one of the only songs where all of the niggas got apart.
Yeah.
When they had to come back together,
I'm like,
they was like, no, we all singing now.
I'm like, Ricky got apart
because Ricky came back like, dude, I'm a lead singer of a group already.
Yeah.
What was the other song that he had?
Like Johnny Gill had a part.
Yep.
Ralph, Bobby, they all had a little solo joint.
Shit on Hit 'Em Up, everybody got a part.
But I'm saying, that was that.
Yeah.
Like that.
Was it Hit Me Off?
Hit me off.
Yeah.
Everybody got a part on it.
That was it.
Hey, look, man, I feel bad for Ralph, man. I know.
But no, and he can still sing though. Real talk.
Oh, I know he can.
Still sing. That New Jack Swing era, we need to bring that back. Keith Sweat was popping. I'll Be Sure. Like all the
people be sleeping on Keith Sweat too. His hit catalog too.
Yeah. I mean,
look, I know, me and Matt was having a debate until I was like, Keith Sweat's gonna beat Bobby Brown in his verses. He was like, no way. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
Bobby has one of the best solo albums of all time, top to bottom. But Keith has 2 or 3 of those enough hits on 2 or 3 in a row that'll crush anything.
And he was writing songs for other people.
And he was writing stuff for other people. Yeah. That's the killer.
Like he's writing songs for other people.
Yeah.
So, you know what? Speaking of a versus that I think don't get the love it should, just because it was unfair. It shouldn't have been. It shouldn't have been Teddy Riley against Babyface.
Yeah, dog.
Because Teddy Riley got fucking hits.
He does.
But Babyface is different.
I mean, the best one would have been, even though he would have got crushed by them, is Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. But Babyface would have got crushed by them. But that's the only one.
I don't know what Babyface.
It's no way. Teddy Riley. They did the first 4 Janet albums. Period.
When Babyface,
full stop. SOS band, but
Babyface got
it ain't beating Teddy Riley in the.
That nigga got clapped in it.
It ain't beating Teddy Riley. He got Stevie. They got Stevie Wonder. They got Prince.
Babyface pulled the guitar out on the verses, and he was like, "I want to do another song." Teddy Riley, we can use instruments. I was like, it's over for you, Riley. It's done.
But Teddy Riley can play instruments, so he wasn't prepared.
Yeah,
he was so scared. The first one, he got too much backlash. He's like, okay, I'm just gonna hit play on my music. I'm not gonna try to do his full show.
And he can't get the show going. That mean,
and he shut down all the verses. With him staring at camera. It was so crazy because I was my grandma's and I was driving. I was like, "Oh shit, it's also." I just plugged it in my car and listen.
I got a project for us, bro.
Okay,
me and you. We need to do a documentary on the Versus series, dog.
Oh,
the ups and downs of the Versus.
I'm talking about going back to like the first joints with like Sean Kingston and all that.
Yeah.
With Manny Fresh went against
Scott Storch. Yeah, and then what was it? Jonte Austin versus Neo. When they was doing all the songs they wrote.
But Jonte Austin got too like drunk. No, that's Jonte Austin.
No, Jonte Austin killed Neo too. Because Jonte Austin was like, they only can do songs they really wrote.
Somebody got like too drunk or something. and like mess up their playlist or something like that. I forgot who
Nelly?
that was. Nah, Nelly.
That was such a low. There was a storm that night.
Yeah.
He just happened to be in St. Charles and it was storming. The Wi-Fi was fucked up.
Nah, Muzz was
And I'm like, dang man, get off the Wi-Fi then. Man.
What's the best verses?
Oh,
Dipset.
Nah,
it's Dipset locks. It's Dipset locks.
Nah.
It's Dipset locks because of the live factor of it. It gave you it was the best of the actual verses in a live format and the crowd into it. And the idea was at Madison Square Garden. It was so much. It was at Madison Square Garden. You got other rappers in the crowd, their reactions.
Bro, that locks against Dipset.
And I feel it now because Jadakiss single-handedly.
And it was a big group. It was a big group battle. So many different hits you come from anywhere.
Jada single-handedly.
And we're just single-handedly. The thing is, them cats know how to work together though. They like it's like a point guard. Like I'm gonna let him go to the hole.
But that moment when Gucci Mane was like, put that nigga in the dirt.
That was what different. That was the most fearful. That was the most fearful verse.
But I was just like, I was like, yo.
I thought niggas might die.
I was like, yo.
I was at the crib. I was at the crib like.
Were you uncomfortable? I was like, this is about to get real.
I turned him off.
You know what?
Because I didn't want to see no.
I was on the crew. I wasn't gonna.
You know what?
You know what?
I was like, bro.
I think the best versus performance, I feel like just song wise, banger for banger, was 3 6 Mafia though.
He threw that microphone.
No, I'm talking about the songs they actually played. I'm not talking about like the actual verses. I'm talking about like the playlist that they had. I did not see any verses playlist that every song was a banger.
3 6 Mafia literally came out with nothing but heat.
Yeah.
It was no B-side.
Nope.
It was no. I guess you could maybe count Slobber Monop. I guess,
but that's not even. That's not a beast. Yeah. That's a known song.
I'm about to say. I don't think the world know it. I think I think hoods everywhere know it. I don't think
they had the best track list. I feel like being by 3 6 Mafia.
3 6 Mafia came with. You don't watch wrestling, but it's a dude on wrestling that be like banger after banger after bang. Hey, Bone was lost. You ever seen the video when a nigga like confused? He like, what do I do? Yeah. Like that was Bone.
Nah, for real. Bone got said way early.
Look, when Bone didn't play first of the month, that's when I knew it was up. When I was like, so when is first of the month coming? We getting real close to Crossroads, and I know that's the last song. Mm-hmm. We're in song 18, and you still ain't brought first of the month.
When they went into talking about, he need his medicine.
When they went into Mo Thugs, I said, wait a minute now. We're in Mo Thugs?
Oh, and the thing is, and the people they bringing out, like for their guest appearances too, like.
But their biggest acts are deceased. Like Pac dead, Biggie dead. Like that's their biggest. Easy dead. Like I'm like they can't. They biggest people.
Who would have wanted that? That would have been a verse for real though.
Pac Biggie one. I wouldn't have just wanted just. That would have had to be over like days.
So I hate to say.
I think Pac is gonna win.
Pac will win.
Pac's got a better songs for his stadium performance. Like just like some people be like, oh, I like Bone songs more than 3 6. That's cool, but in a concert setting where you kicking it at, you ain't trying to hear no Bone song. I ain't trying to hear Buddha Lovers. And I'm out kicking it. I ain't spend $100 to go get it.
I'm talking about Big versus Pac though.
Right. Yeah. Biggie ain't got as many banging songs where you up kicking it.
Biggie passed too soon. Biggie only got 2 albums.
Pac got
a lot of fucking albums.
What if we come up with a list? You come up with a list 20 songs. I come up with a list 20 songs.
Oh, I get to be. This is what's fucked up. I like Big more than Pac.
No. But you choose the Pac song. I choose Biggie songs. 20 songs. Bet. Next show, that's what we do. That's what we debut.
We're not doing that.
No, that's what we did. No. That's what we do.
We're not doing that.
No. Look, we'll post a list, right? We'll have Daryl post a list. I post the songs I got. You post songs you got, and we'll let people.
But it all depends on what order.
Okay. I'll be
because in the verses, I've noticed
it's strategic.
All the good verses. They don't just stick to the order that they have.
And that's the thing about the locks being beautiful. They actually, their DJ, they knew like the cute different stuff. Like, oh, they did that. We going to something else.
So like, what fucked Nelly up is Nelly came with these the songs. I'm doing this order. This is what it's gonna be. Well, I'm gonna play it all in my head against this.
Mm-hmm. Shout out Cuddy, man. Cuddy should have been a DJ for that for Nelly, dog. Because he would have. Because
I feel like Nelly is a perfectionist, though. He wanted that shit to be in the order he.
He didn't do
but it's gotta be on the fly though.
Barely got to be on the country grammar. Barely. Like you could have touched on. You could have did the whole Diamond album, I'd have been like, here, let me.
And he also didn't want to do a lot of text stuff. It seemed like because he was text.
So he had Sweatsuit. You had what's the other one? Brass Knuckles. Brass Knuckles.
We get into songs where
it's one song.
It's one song and that's it. We get into the
I
album.
mean, all you need is a song. We ain't talking about albums no more. We talking about verses.
I was just saying, true. Nelly should have won that, in my opinion.
He could have if he'd have played the right play.
You have to come out, because Lucas got hits.
Mm-hmm. Lucas started joning. You got like, man, your Wi-Fi needs some milk. You got to beat Lucas over the head. Yeah. He should have came out swinging.
Yeah, I would have came right out with Country Grammar.
And he came out trying to simmer. He came out trying to.
I would have came right out with Country Grammar to set the tone.
He took some songs with it. I was like, why you play this?
Yeah.
I was like, nigga, I live in St. Louis and
I will say I like that T-Pain Lil Jon one. That
one was good. That was when everybody got drunk. That's when they got drunk.
Yeah.
That one was fun though, because they kept both of them kept getting too drunk and then dropping niggas. Still like, oh, dang, you back? Oh, I didn't know. I was hoping you came back. Let's keep going. They still went on like 5 hours.
T-Pain was like, Jonathan.
They went past 20 songs. They're like, how many songs we on? We on 30.
I don't know.
Let's go to 40.
Really good verses. I know the pandemic is over with. But I wish it would have happened. I really wanted to see Ja against 50. Because I feel like Ja might have pulled it.
Ja was ready. Ja said he was ready for that.
But people sleep. Ja might have
I feel like Ja.
Listen.
And again, I like 50% more.
But I'm talking about number of hits.
But I feel like Ja might have been also.
I think Ja would have got his ass.
I mean, just think about like the Locks versus Dipset. You would be like, oh man, I made like more Dipset songs because they're more pop. Yeah. But the Locks came out like ready to go.
When Jadakiss was like, he did that little freestyle.
He did the freestyle. That's that motherfucker.
Shout out.
He was like some. He was like
that's old. He's like, I don't care who shot you.
Yeah.
That's an old freestyle from DJ Clue mixtape like in '99.
Yeah.
Like he brought that back.
Yeah.
And he was like, because I was listening to an interview with Jada. He's like, they pulled that out. That wasn't even playing. Jada got mad that Cam was over there talking shit. He's like, DJ, just go to that freestyle.
Yeah.
Just put it on. That's why he was kind of like stumbling at the beginning of it because he wasn't even prepared to do it.
The thing was, I remember Jim Jones was like, I don't think he was prepared for how because we was all everybody was cool. Everybody knew each other. Like backstage before we show started, you stupid, we gonna murk y'all. He was like, Dipset left the room first. So Dipset left the room to go to the stage first.
Issue was,
and he said, that's what he was like, he said the last, that's when they came out on some like, we ain't friends, none of that.
But I think what happened was
the Locks tour.
All of Dipset wasn't there. It was just Jim and Jewels. Cameron was late. Cameron
started with the beach chair.
It started late because Cam was late. So Cam wasn't even back there. And Cam came in on some arrogant shit with the beach chair and this and the third. And Jada's the type of nigga, he ain't finna let you. He listen, you're not finna, don't fucking play with me. Yeah. That's Jada was like,
I remember one time he was like, hey, it's my turn, shut up.
And also, they're the first people that annihilated someone and they went first. Yeah, if you know, in the verses where they were like,
usually the second nigga get to like,
you get to, and they didn't even go to like where they spin it at the end. That was one of the things I thought that at first they didn't do, and they started doing it later because somebody said like, you got to change up the top, who gets 10 and 10. And remember, Jay was like, we don't even care, we keeping it the same way we got it right now. And then they kept doing song after song. They mixed in like 30 songs of them at one point, and Dipset was just like, hey man, we only had 20 songs we came with.
Because I really thought Dipset was gonna crush them.
I didn't.
If I would have put the Dipset list together, like it'd have been like
I don't think
Anthem and fucking.
But they did all those songs. It's like they couldn't compete with what they was doing.
But also they didn't perform either. They had the track on. They rapping over it.
Yeah,
they got the extra instrumental. Remember Jada was like they keep rapping over their background vocals.
Yeah, he like they ain't got real voice. Yeah,
another good one was Snoop's.
Snoop and DMX? Yeah, especially with the dog.
Snoop won that one.
I ain't see that one.
Yeah, that was. And Snoop was nice to him too, because Snoop could have
killed him.
Snoop was being so nice to him.
Once Snoop got the lead, he just started coasting. Because I was like, there's a bunch of songs he could have played.
A whole bunch.
I felt real bad for DMX. I was like,
I see that one.
DMX got some hits, but he don't have longevity amount of hits. Like he got them first 2-3 albums. Yeah, that's it. This is downhill.
When they at the end got the freestyling and Snoop was freestyling, like Snoop put on the concert before the
like nobody see that.
And Snoop freestyled at the end.
Yeah.
And DMX
did that freestyle?
Was not fucking prepared. He just barking and shit.
I fuck a bitch. on the left, you already know when the dog come through the hood. You already know how that nigga raps.
Oh shit!
But man, we gonna wrap up.
Hey, we had so many other topics, but we said let it flow today.
Yeah.
So we gonna wrap it up.
Hey, no, me and Sleep are this Verzuz documentary. We gonna have to really do this.
I would really like to do that, and if you could make a fucking Freaknik documentary, I feel like anything can get a documentary now.
Yeah.
And on top of it, the thing I think Verzuz is done for. Period. As we end the show.
Yeah, I think Verzuz is done.
Well, the only thing they can bring back is Jermaine Dupri, the Puff Daddy thing they've been talking about for the last year. It would give it an injection.
I mean, there was a rumor that Jay-Z would be open to doing one, but only if it was Nas. He'd be open to it.
Oh, they charging $1,000.
Yeah, if they did,
Jay-Z will murk that man.
No, they're gonna put that on pay-per-view. They're not gonna have. That's gonna be. That's gonna. I don't even know. I don't know how expensive it'll be.
These new Nas songs might. I'm so fucked up.
It's a couple. I ain't gonna say.
I haven't listened to any of these. I haven't listened
to
the
new Nas album with the tracks on them. I ain't gonna hold you.
I think
I don't know if it's gonna hold up against the catalog of what Jay-Z got, but like when we had this argument before, and I said LL Cool J can give him a run, and remember you thought it was ridiculous. I'm saying you only get 20. That's my thing. Jay-Z has more hits than Nas, more hits LL, but what are you picking for those 20? You may have too much music. So if you may get too much in your ego, that was my joint I did, and I wrote that in the Suzu Tribe, and I love that song.
I think if Jada is cerebral enough to put or the locks, I think Jay is that times 10.
Didn't Jadakiss do his own?
That was his second verses.
Jadakiss did too.
He crushed Fabulous, right?
He crushed.
And I thought Fab was gonna win.
No, I knew Fab wasn't gonna win.
Fab got some hits though.
Fab was a feature.
But Jada,
but them count. I done played all the motherfucking features.
But Jada got recent hits. When the last Fab hit? With Jada. When they did the Freddie versus Jason album, and he couldn't roll them out.
Freddie versus Jason album. Oof.
But I'm saying those are hits with him.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, so no, I mean the Verzuz I think is done for.
Yeah.
Overall, but as we consistently go out, let everybody know when they can hit y'all up at. I know you're like, dang, hey, we haven't been married in like 2 weeks, y'all. We gonna give y'all a nice little lengthy show.
Okay, this was a long one. You go ahead, bro.
Instagram, just hit me up on Instagram. Doja, all_, D_, O_, S_.
Oh, shout out to the girl up in the comments. All of did you see? She was like, tell Doja. Hey,
she requested you on Facebook too. I told her to go ahead and request.
No, you did.
Go ahead and request it.
Hey man,
did you check your friend request?
You know what? I have not. I'll check my friend request and let y'all know.
So
I ain't really.
So peep gang.
See,
I told you. Now he gonna check it. So if he ain't added you, he gonna add you.
There we go.
Cause no, hey, talking about she was talking to me like. Tell your boy.
Yeah, no, she was in the comments. Like,
so I'm like, hey,
she's
man.
like, how tall is Doja?
I'm like,
and then she put the little eye thing like.
I ain't that
tall.
tall.
Oh, the little monocle eye?
Yeah, exactly.
I ain't that tall. You know what I'm saying?
But we'd already told him how to tell you. we was playing matchmaker up there for you.
He's 6'12".
Nah.
But no, seriously. Thank you all for being so engaging with us. I know I appreciate it. I think Daryl does too. Daryl's just gonna get more active. Maybe we'll see. You can hit me up on Twitter. Got to go to sleep with a little underscore at the end. On Instagram, it's just got to go to sleep. So hit your boy up, rap with me. It's all love. Oh, and of course, we do have an Instagram that we don't really do much on, but we're gonna get better. So please hit up Just Posted Podcast. Is it Just Posted Podcast?
Yeah, Just Posted Podcast. Yep.
Just Posted Podcast. And also like, share, subscribe to YouTube. We appreciate that. We want some sponsors. We need that.
All what Stevie just said, yeah.
All right, exactly.
I'm back. Peace.